Guys, welcome to Salem. I am walking around the town right now and I had my walking tour earlier. It was so good. I had a 2-hour Histories and Hauntings tour with Witch City walking tours and it was so good. The information was amazing and it gave me a really good idea of what I was looking at when I was walking around the city the rest of the day.
This is Salem. It's a beautiful example of Palladian architecture. In the meantime, what works money, political theory, and economy. For more information, building is one that for some.
Located on Liberty Street is Salem's memorial to the 20 victims of the witch trials in 1692. So they were very intentional with how they built this memorial, and you can see it honors each of the victims and people come and pay their tributes. But what I found to be especially interesting is how you can see Old Burial Point Cemetery from the other side, and they did that so that the magistrates John Hawthorne and Bartholomew Gendy would have to, from their forever resting place, look at the victims. I'm really excited to be here. I'm just popping in and out of some shops. I think I'm gonna get pizza for lunch, but I'm gonna bring you guys along. I'm walking back over to Rope's Mansion right now, and we went through on our walking tour, but I wanted to go back and get some photos and a little more video, so let's go. Okay, so I actually passed the witch house first, so I stopped there, but the name is kind of deceiving though, because it actually was the judge who was overseeing the witch trials that lived there, but it's called the witch house. So it's right there on the corner. It's also the only home that's still standing that's associated with the witch trials. But honestly, the walking tour gave so much information that was really, really interesting, and so I appreciated that a lot. But also, Rope's Mansion is recognizable because it is Allison's house in Hocus Pocus, but it also has its own really rich history.
Building is one that for some might require very
Rope's Mansion has been a museum now for over 100 years, and you can visit it, but they have these free gardens in the back that you can just walk through, and they're absolutely stunning. They redo them every year, so they're always different, but there actually is like a lot of history here at the house, but our tour guide was saying that it's a much darker past than we see in Hocus Pocus. Our tour guide was saying that the Ropes family mansion was owned by the Ropes family, and essentially everybody got tuberculosis, and the youngest daughter ended up being the sole survivor, and because of that she inherited a ton of wealth, and she ended up becoming a recluse because all the men in town kept trying to get her to marry them, and the only people she really saw was the help, and essentially she became very troubled, and she ended up one night was like doing something with the fire upstairs, and the whole house caught on fire. She caught on fire, and then the house caught on fire, and she ended up having 3rd-degree burns in over 90% of her body, and she like succumbed to the burns like 2 weeks later. And since then, the house has caught on fire no less than 5 times unexplained by the fire department, even though they've investigated. So that's pretty wild. And up in this corner over here, she's been said to be seen by some people.